funny about this. And so Toronto, 2 potential GOATs on the screen. I'd say not even potential. Let's give them a show, man. Let's give them a show.
Super excited. Already hot off the presses here too. Hurt letting the explosives fly. Gonna have to keep a mind on that C4 being on that right platform as it explodes at Hurt's choice. Yeah, you're gonna see a dance here too. MkLeo is gonna have to be, a ballerina through a minefield with this one. All of these grenades, all of these explosions, going to be such a task to get through. But once we get in there, MkLeo is known to expose every single defensive option you have.
And you saw it early, using that Rebels Guard just to threaten, okay, if you throw a grenade, if you blow up a C4, Rebels Guard is such a good option for keeping Snake honest and clever about where he's putting those explosive hitboxes, because if you're letting Joker get Arsene consistently in this matchup, it goes from bad to really bad quite quickly.
Interesting, and as you say it right there, my friend, Arsene comes to play. All of these hits will be doing a lot more knockback and a lot more damage. Hurt still staying on the offensive, though. Nice. Okay, I love the Nikita coming down, just letting it linger at that corner. Ooh, the turnaround on that forward air.
All right, coming down now. What's the mix-up?
The air dodge,
back to the ledge. Not expecting it, but the roll in. A bit of a panic option, and MkLeo ready to react with an up tilt. At 150, that absolutely will do the trick, and now Hurt on the back foot.
Ooh, my goodness, air dodging through that nair. Gonna have to force to use all of these jumps, but the ledge option, everything is covered. Snake is such a menace when you are put in a situation where you only have a few options to choose from. All of these, remote detonated explosives, projectiles, all of it.
And Snake's such an important character to keep pace with.
Yeah.
And what I mean is, it's very easy for Snake to get a lead and just run away with it by the nature of how grenade trading works. On the other end of things, it's very easy for someone else to get a significant lead against Snake and then just lose to yourself. And so Hurt finding that stock so quickly after is all about that pace, not letting MkLeo just put up that wall that we know him for.
The second stock Arsene, I think, is going to be the most important of the set. We were at a huge deficit in this second stock. MkLeo down about 80% here too, but we are starting to smother Hurt. The down throw off the corner situation. What a find for MkLeo. And it seems like this is going to be the steam we need to keep this one going. Forces the jump out, resetting neutral here.
Grenades now flying. Hurt, like we said, trying not to let this get too crazy, not too out of hand. The C4 on the platform, just that extra layer of coverage, and as he tries to push MkLeo towards the corner, it's so fun to watch Hurt play around with these grenades because it's always intentional, right?
Yeah.
Covering certain spots, covering certain options, trying to find that opening.
What an up air there to deactivate the Nikita and get back to stage there too. MkLeo forced to use every option, just a forward throw, trying to check the DI on that one. Great chase down there from Hurt.
Not much you can do about that. That deep, Nikita's coming for you no matter what.
Nair down here too, B reverse from the corner here too. Hurt so good with the maneuverability. When you have these specials like Grenade or like C4, you're able to manipulate yourself in the air, changing your momentum just a little bit, just enough to get around your opponent and their approach.
Absolutely. I think it's one of the best things about Snake, right? Having a slow, kind of conventionally slow character that has so much maneuverability in the air, so many options for getting around. It keeps you tricky and it allows this zoning to be as strong as it is.
Oh, down tilt to get the juggle started. Try to tech chase on the platform with up air. I love the idea from Hurt. Not going to come to fruition immediately, though. But what can MkLeo do here? Not going to chase off of that explosion. I was shocked. A lot of players would.
Absolutely, and so far the Arsenes have been making the difference. This is where MkLeo has been finding his bread and butter, the stocks, everything he's needed, and...
Oh, the grenade saving Hurt. MkLeo had to confirm.
That being said, Arsene offline for the first time. A stock not taken by Arsene, and Hurt says, you better do it the first time because you're not going to get another chance. That is incredible, man.
If you come for the king, you got to swing hard, my friend. You can't miss. If you're going 2 for 3 on Arsenes, that's just not good enough.
Absolutely, and you actually see the difference here. MkLeo going for that early jump, trying to mix up the Nikita. You see Hurt call that out with that little line down he does that then comes up. I think it's very, very clever, and you'll see it if you watch close enough. He does this little like wiggle on the way down before coming back up. And I think it's little stuff like that that can catch you off guard. And it's little stuff like that that you don't really notice maybe watching the game or even playing the game, but that is done with intention, wiggling it so you don't know where that Nikita is being committed to.
Hopefully trying to bait out your opponent, trying to get them to jump, throw out that aerial. I think the ambiguity of how you're going to use that projectile is such a big part of the kit. Hurt doing so well there too. MkLeo just a few frames from taking it over the finish line in that game 1. Still sticking to the Joker. I do approve. This has been really nice, at least for the first 90% of that last game.
100%. And like we were talking about right at the very end, it was the Arsenes making the difference, right? First it was an up tilt that took a stock at 150, and then it was a back air off the back of a down throw that took a stock on stock number 2. Unable to find the third stock with that Arsene on stock number 3, and Hurt just takes that all the way, man.
Oh, got MkLeo trying to land with an aerial on that grenade-covered shield. Snake can just sit in that grenade and wait for you to approach, and if you do hit that unsafely, it can be a free conversion. Arsene online here too. It's going to have to work overtime to make this work.
Yeah, and this is way earlier than you want Arsene online. Not only because it's going to be wasted without getting a kill, but also because it makes your offstage presence a little bit different, more difficult. As much as Arsene is a benefit, sometimes it can be a detriment when recovering. And against Snake Nikita, that is absolutely the case.
Oh, trying to Rebels Guard on the Cypher coming up there too. That hit does have a hitbox above Snake, so if you do get hit by it, you can catch something.
Man.
The wiggle you were talking about, Nurse. Staying a little ambiguous with it. Hurt able to keep it going.
I don't know if y'all remember the wiggles, but I can promise you that Hurt does.
Oh, the dash back there too. Hurt smart to just run up in front of that shield, see what Leo was going to do, and then dash back. No option was given, so just resetting the situation for no harm.
All right, forward tilt out now. This Arsene needs to find value. There, sending Hurt off stage, gonna recover low. No commitment from MkLeo. What you got at the ledge? Get up attack. Risky, unconventional. Ooh. You're good, you're good.
Speaking of unconventional, what a strong 3-piece to be able to find that stock. You see Hurt sitting on that spawn platform to waste as much time on this Arsene as possible.
And I feels like that was like a little bit of disrespect, you know what I mean? Like I feel like the up air probably could have done this trick. That probably would have been okay. Just converting it into the up smash. It's a little something on top. That's a little something for the fans.
When you're in the flow state like that too, I get it. You're just trying to hit everything you can.
You're like, swing.
Exactly, I'm here for it. Oh, the dash forward here to MkLeo trying to scrap with Snake here too, trying to deactivate this Nikita. Oh my gosh, off the side of this stage. You can't stay neutral. Off like that too. Hurt again finds a huge stock.
That was untechable as well.
Yeah, it was.
Dude, so early. These Nikitas have been finding way too much value, and Hurt is constantly mixing up the way that he's using them.
Oh, what a grab there too. That was a pivot grab on the roll forward from Hurt. Do we have the zone to get back here? What a parry. Looking for the down throw conversion. Oh my goodness, the Nair 1 keeps the chase going. Hurt going high.
Catches the air dodge out, but the air dodge to the ledge, no problem. Down air into up air, a tried and true classic, but Hurt taking as much time on the Angel platform as he needs to waste this Arsene. MkLeo, the way things have been going, this will be the last one.
Yeah, it's going to take a Herculean effort, some Rebels guards to get another one going here too. Can Leo get it going without the extra aid? Oh, barely missing the Nair as Hurt spends the uppie to go high. Looking for a dash back with that dash attack, but Hurt just going over once again. This character's so good in the air, Nurse.
Yeah, absolutely. The skinny legs of Joker actually getting around the grenade there. No tech. Hurt forced to recover high, but thankfully low enough percent where it's not too big a deal. But the damage is racking up. MkLeo.
Off the shield there too. Both players trading spaces. Got the knockdown. Looking for fair one again.
Chill, relax. Good DI from Hurt not to get caught in that situation, but still on the back foot.
Hurt swinging so uncharacteristically. MkLeo is taking advantage of all of these errant swings. That downer from the corner is so unhurt-like. Oh my gosh.
Finally a chance to breathe, but still adding damage to himself with the grenades. And talking about Arsene, we've gotten to the point where down air could do it.
Wow.
The kill sparks fake us out once again, but the next one by the ledge surely is curtains. Hurt rolling out of the corner, but MkLeo, no way!
The Arsene comes at a perfect time here too. We need big aerials for coverage. Got hit by the Nikita coming down.
Careful!
Oh my god!
The grab whiffs.
Such high percents here too. Watch for all of these projectiles. These explosives can do so much at these higher percents, and Hurt is putting up the wall.
The next hit for both players could be it, Arsene or not. MkLeo willing to play this safe, not being tempted, and the low profile almost gets it done. Forward air.
What
MkLeo.
the heck did we just see? MkLeo, when it all seemed lost, when everything was gone, we were able to pull through, get 120, 130% onto this snake. And Arsene, at the most opportune moment, I'm going to have to slow this one down here because this is a scramble for the ages. And low profile on dash attack. Go ahead.
Watch the hurt box shift on the forward air because Hurt tries to forward tilt him here. Watch this. The pullback of the leg is nonsense, guys. That is something. Yeah, you pull in. You pull in. This is the zone that we dodge. That is chaos. MkLeo finding the exact correct moment, finding the exact correct move, and taking game 2 in what was a comeback neither of us even believed in until the end.
That's the thing. You can't count a player like Leo out. You've been battle tested all over the globe. Every single event you can think of, MkLeo has proven himself at. This is just another notch in the belt for one of the finest we've ever seen. Can Hurt recollect? We're going to a swing game 3 here. Whoever takes this game will get counter pick advantage on stage going into game 5 if we do go there, and my goodness, Nurse, I hope we do.
We better. For the culture, for the people, for everyone, this set deserves a game 5. And I actually enjoy what we see MkLeo doing right now, using those up Bs as Hurt is rising. It's not much, but it's free damage that you might as well take.
Right.
Nikita, definitely not what he wanted.
Something we got to talk about here too. Hurt looking flustered. We are doing so much with this Rebels Guard to get our meter online, to get our Sen going. MkLeo seems to be predicting these projectiles out a lot more efficiently.
And there's something to be said about that game number 2, losing a game by all accounts you should have won. And it's not like MkLeo finessed you. You died at 170.
I like that. He didn't finesse you. He fought you fair and square on even ground.
And
he just rocked you.
Oh, nice coverage, though. You'll rather get hit with the forward tilt than the Nikita. MkLeo finding his way back on stage now, and that's a scary prospect because these Nikitas have been so impactful up until now.
I mean, dancing through it here, too, and Hurt doing a lot, too. These aren't just lazy Nikitas. We're hitting full loops. We're hitting crazy maneuverability in the air. All things considered, though, the way this started so MkLeo dominant. Rebels Guard comes on stage again.
It's just what you want. It's just what you want. The aggressiveness of MkLeo to run through 2 grenades, get a grab, and then Rebels Guard both of them. Only to get Nikita on the way back. You know how it is.
It's crazy, too. It seemed like such explosive, starts for both of these players. Puts us at even footing going in just past a minute and a half in this one. Oh, Rebels Guard once again here, too. We're taking all these grenades. We're doing it in Hurt's face this time. We're not just getting these rogue grenades while we have knockback. We're going in expecting for you to swing like that.
That being said, it seems like there's a calmness to Hurt that has returned. Something about taking that stock seems to have allowed him to disengage. And even though Arsene is online, he's now creating this wall once again. He's finding himself situations, but these Nikitas, man, they look like misinputs.
Dude, that one was crazy, too, because MkLeo jumped over the input and found the grab after the end leg of the option starting.
Oh, nice call out on the roll. Not quite quick enough. Hurt getting out of dodge now, setting up the grenades on the platform. Daring MkLeo to come in. That run through was menacing, but MkLeo catching the roll.
Trying to catch the landing there, too. We've returned to a little bit of our regularly scheduled programming. The explosives not happening as much as we saw in the first early goings of this game. MkLeo looking for startups on like fair drag down, nair drag down. Not going to come to fruition here, though. Just taking chip damage. And
using the gun to blow up the grenade in that situation, not actually going for the jab reset. Opportunity there for Leo to close out this stock, but not given to him now. Hurt trying to find his way down, but again, once you get to this 160, it doesn't matter if you have Arsene online or not. Kill moves abound for Joker.
Maneuvering around our C4 going to be very smart. Hurt drawing that line in the sand at the red end of that Pokeball. Oh, what a find there, Nikita.
And that evens things right back up. Not even evens things, put Hurt in advantage. 10% from the grenade, MkLeo desperately trying to find this stock before things get too out of hand, but 3 hits later, we're already at 40. And if Hurt is able to get this Arsene out, which he has, this is a colossal win for Hurt already.
Oh, look for the cross-up. Forward tilt going to send off stage, not going to kill that. I was just going to say, Snake, a heavy character. MkLeo's made it look so easy to kill for the first early goings of this game. What a tech chase read there on the down throw. Oh my goodness, this is an onslaught like we've never seen before in this set. Oh, what a spot dodge though.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
Bring us back to even here.
113 though, MkLeo not healthy. Shades of game number 2, and we all know how that went. Hurt needs to put this one together, needs to remain calm, needs to stay composed, and like you said, on that stock 2, regaining some of that composure. It's about clinging onto it, not letting it go. Remaining confident in the face of the pressure that MkLeo is putting on right now.
Looking for the coverage here from the air. Hurt off of these platforms a lot though. It's really hard for MkLeo to just come in with an aerial to aggress from that platform and against the grenades too. Hurt's getting landings for free.
MkLeo gonna make it back.
Wow. What a setup there too. Called out the neutral get up with the grab, and it forced Leo's option too because the Nikita was coming. You had to pick an option from ledge.
Absolutely. Because it was falling down, the way that he canceled it, I was actually confused for a second as to why he didn't cancel it earlier to set himself up as actionable at the ledge.
Right.
Because he did give up a couple of frames to make that happen, but the idea was knowing that MkLeo is either going to jump, get up attack, or neutral get up, just putting the Nikita right above him, right where he's hanging out, covers 3 out of those options. And if we want to pause it right there with what he's doing, right here with the Nikita right there, this is a no-go. This is a no-go. Get up attack is a no-go right here. You have to roll or else you're stuck in shield, and we see that happen. Clean. Hurt, ready to capitalize, option coverage, and if you roll, he just doesn't have to dash grab, he just up tilts.
Yeah. A lot of options covered there too. It is not MkLeo's fault. He's not able to get out of that situation. It is so scary against Snake in those last hit situations. Slower start here for this one. Both players looking for the aerial to get something started. Ooh, look for the cross up. MkLeo went for that drift over down air, trying to find Hurt dashing back. Not going to happen.
How do you feel about this counter pick from Leo?
It's interesting. I do like it. I think Hurt's doing a lot of killing off the top. I think the explosives are good. I think we're finding a lot of up tilt stuff. 4 kills most likely. That's what you think with Snake. So MkLeo going to find a lot of back air, forward air wins here, hopefully.
Yeah, I think maybe the idea is also giving himself some extra space if he wants to disengage. Joker, obviously, like you said, the back air, forward air going to kill earlier off the side. My worry is Nikita.
Yeah,
that has been so potent throughout this game. Absolutely killing you off the side. And maybe MkLeo's line of thinking is, I'm dying to it anyway?
Yeah, it's so far out there, I'm not getting hit by it. It doesn't really matter where the blast zones are on this stage. Oh, nice. Baited the air dodge by going on that left side platform.
Again, so clean. That's clinical.
So sick. The standing on the platform for just a moment to bait out an option because you reset your jump, you reset all of your resources on, going out and going off stage. MkLeo reading Hurt's hand.
I just want to say, I think this matchup is sick.
Super sick.
Actually, genuinely, in the grand scheme of matchups in Smash Ultimate, this matchup is very cool.
I completely agree. I think, Leo and Joker have all of the options to be able to maneuver around this crazy minefield. Okay. What a setup, though. But again, any character can get ran over by, Snake. This character is insane.
All right, now retreating to the platform. Hurt, trying to give himself some reprieve. Dash attack back to center stage with these rolls. MkLeo has been doing a great job catching them. Anytime Hurt panics, tries to get out of dodge. Arsene now online, and we've seen how bad that can be. Down throw into the up air. Tried and true, 85%.
Leo finding a ton off of throws here too. You're finding a lot of really crazy hits with your Arsene down throw and up air, Arsene down throw and a back air. Usually not going to get hit by that. It's a big frame of Snake getting caught. Oh my goodness, chasing really hard and barely not finding the hit.
Oh, Hurt deciding to go above the ledge there and actually catches MkLeo with the C4. Perhaps not expecting it. That should be the stock. Fair one, drag down, old, reliable.
The thing is, in the scramble versus characters like Snake, you have to be able to find crazy things like that off of rogue options. That forward air going to be the thing we needed. The air dodge up to platform, really good snatch on that damage.
All right, Nikita out, MkLeo able to deal with it off the back of the platform. Coming to his aid a little bit there, having the opportunity to go to the platform instead of just being sent off stage. The weak hit, not going to kill, and actually using the nair to go through it as Arsene comes online, but the roll is caught.
That's that roll being caught that we were talking about earlier here too. We had a grenade at the ledge, so a lot of your other get-up options are covered. Oh my gosh, the double back air to catch a jump.
How meaty is that, man? 39% off a couple back airs at the ledge?
No, it's ridiculous. Give me this grab here too. Waiting for the grenade, no. Can we convert off of it? Hurt just going to drift away to the ledge.
Extra damage. That one's free. The upbeat. Now playing it around. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Arsene back online.
This is huge.
Scary for Hurt, but thankfully in advantage state now. Back to neutral. Does MkLeo commit?
Where do we find it here too? Hurt in an advantage here too. MkLeo looking at the bracket life here too. Can Hurt move on?
Oh my
The roll
God.
behind caught it out there. Oh, the chase down. Arsene gone. Gonna have to find something while we have Hurt in this disadvantage.
Oh, the read though, is that enough? It is! MkLeo, calm under pressure, catching the air dodge time and time again. Every single time, Hurt air dodges. Every single time he rolls, everything is caught.
Insanity. MkLeo knew that is the situation we needed to capitalize on, Arsene or not. If we let Hurt get back to the ground there, it's game over. There's no way we're able to get through that wall once again without Arsene. It would take so many gambles, so many 50-50s to work with. Arsene leaves here too, and the chase down, realizing we can reset on this platform. Hurt forced to use a defensive option. The air dodge
just
called
a hard
out.
read.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. You see how confident he was on the back of this? Just waiting, menacingly, ominously, for Hurt to press the button. And sometimes that's the best thing you can do versus Snake, right?
It
He
is.
expects you to come up and get him. That's what the point of the mix-ups are. And if you just stand there, allow him to hang himself.
This character has so many options, win and disadvantage. I feel like a lot of Snake players can get caught pressing too many buttons, and I think Leo is really starting to expose that. In the moments we've seen Leo in the lead or taking hard charge, that's what we're waiting for. Ooh, Rebels Guard not going to come out to increase our meter on those grenades. In hand here too, MkLeo playing a little bit of Snake's game with the out-of-shield grenade conversion. I like it. Yeah, I like it. We both like it.
We like it. We saw him try to do it a little bit last game to no avail, but obviously not deterred. That being said, Arsene now online, the Nikita not going to find any value. Hurt, expecting a jump a little bit earlier than that. MkLeo,
Wow.
trying to make this one count.
MkLeo looking for hard call-out down airs on just like a shield drop from Hurt, doing like full jump drift in. Oh my goodness, barely getting away. That'd have been a really crazy tech chase on that up tilt. MkLeo counting his lucky stars.
And that's the second time now. Leo using these grenades out of shield.
Wow.
Pretty good value. That being said, a little bit antsy and Leo laughing, nodding. No, he got caught on that one a little bit. Hurt is always going to catch those rolls. 29% now off the back of nothing.
Oh my goodness, the tech going to give us some space away from that explosive C4. Able to capitalize on what Hurt maybe thought was a little bit more of a safe situation to get back to stage.
That is the first time that Leo has committed that quickly off stage.
Super decisive.
A mix-up in the tempo, catching Hurt off guard, and just when he needed it, able to keep that Arsene for the second stock now online. You need to make something big happen, Leo, and you need to make it happen right now.
Interesting, just letting the guns fly. Maybe didn't even know the C4 was under him. Where do we go, though? Gonna have to find a big hit here. Hurt doing a lot of air dodges, a lot of rolls to get through grenade explosions. The chase down, MkLeo kind of getting lost in the sauce here. Seeing too much red, potentially.
Too many C4s gone unnoted this stock. MkLeo taking a ton of damage off the back of that. Committing early on that up air, not going to pay for it, and in fact, finding himself in a heavy disadvantage.
Oh, the air dodge down from Hurt. We have not seen that option from Ledge quite yet. Oh, the run up there too. The grenade actually saving Leo. Look, he's saving Leo. The dash attack once again. This has been such a big zone break tool for MkLeo in this set thus far. What a run-up grab. Are you joking me? Are you kidding me, Leo?
You gotta stop.
This decision making. MkLeo has become faster as the set goes on. One more stock chance coming out from the crowd. They want to see it. Nikita, the air dodge. MkLeo trying to use it to recover to no avail. Still too much knockback. Last stock, game 5.
I love the idea. Unfortunately not working. That being said, last stock for both of these players. Tournament life on the line. 2 of the very best. Duking it out. That up B just missing now. MkLeo off stage. Nikita not enough time to get anything going. The Rebels Guard just missing. But Arsene ticking away online. Hurt must be careful.
Ooh, big double fair there. This is the most important Arsene of the set. MkLeo gambling on a forward air going forward as Hurt drifted away from the stage. MkLeo hoped he went in.
No.
That's big. Big trade though. Hurt still putting on damage to keep it slightly in line.
That missed by nothing. A set-defining grab. Hurt, another chance is given away. The roll is caught by MkLeo. And the conversion is good 10 times out of 10.
Unbelievable. The crowd is in pandemonium Everyone's so excited. Can Leo do it? Is he finally back in form? Beating Hurt in that fashion, it's hard to deny, my friend. It is really hard to deny.
That's crazy. That's crazy, and it's hard to describe the energy in the venue right now. MkLeo on a resurgence that we have not seen yet. The GOAT is back, and he's taking names.
My goodness, my friend. MkLeo out of the corner here, too. That was the main thing we were harping on for the games that Hurt was taking.
So fast.
MkLeo was getting scrambled in a lot of situations, but you saw in Game 5, you saw in Game 4, MkLeo was doing so many unique things, so many decisive options coming out. This fourth row here, too. Let me just take it back a little bit. Let me bring it back on this one. MkLeo was able to do so many fast things. This grab, immediate, boom. I'm taking it to 1/2 speed here, too. It's still fastball, deep shot, back air for the stock.
Absolutely, and I think this last stock is what is most impressive to me. It was these rolls that MkLeo kept catching from Hurt. The empty hop, the A-hop, so threatening, especially while Arsene is online and Hurt trying desperately to find his way into things. And it's that implicit pressure, because Hurt could have done anything there. Truly, he could have gone to the platform, could have pulled another grenade, could have dashed forward, could have jabbed, could have literally anything in that situation. But knowing that MkLeo's been shooting guns, knowing that he's been doing side B, knowing that he's been pressuring you from that mid-range, it becomes so difficult to guess. Is holding shield here the wrong option? Is pressing another button here the wrong option? Is he gonna read my jump? Does he know what I'm thinking?
Get out of my head. That's Hurt must have been thinking against that one, but MkLeo. That's the thing, too, with Snake. You use defensive options in an offensive way. If you can air dodge out of a grenade explosion and get your opponent hit by it, or you can roll, or you can hold shield there, too. When you're in advantage, you're in neutral versus your opponent. That's a fair trade. You will take that every day of the week. When it comes to those scramble situations, too, if you give up one defensive option versus your opponent, it's kaput. It's over for you. And you saw it right there to end that Game 5. My